What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. It's your boy, Monkey.
And it's Phil, Goofball594.
It's early as fuck doing this, but I'm doing it anyways because I
I'm
love you
already
guys.
drinking a beer.
Hey,
Anyways,
good time.
I am back with Battlefield 1 completely sucking as usual. Phil is playing Madden. He didn't feel like getting on with me today, but it's early and we're just doing a quick episode that we're uploading the exact same day because we needed something.
This is some hot off the press shit right here, people.
Today we're going to be diving into an extremely controversial and possibly polarizing topic that may make a lot of you hate us.
Or agree with us, I don't really know. This is going to be our first digital dive-in where we actually tackle a social issue, I think.
Yeah.
But you know, it involves our world, and it's worth talking about because it's that big.
Oh, it really is. And that issue is the whole scandal right now that's going on with James Gunn and his tweets that got his ass fired.
Yeah,
From
hashtag
Marvel.
not cool.
Now, quickly, let me just run down what actually happened, because there's a lot of misinformation going on right now, and a lot of people don't actually know. They just heard, oh, he got fired because his tweets were offensive. So let me just say what actually happened, because I read all the news reports. I've been following this story since like yesterday, whenever it actually like broke. So basically, I forget, I don't know if they ever mentioned who found these tweets, but someone found these tweets that were
It was a
spammed between.
conservative news reporting site.
It was?
Yeah, I read that. I'll
Okay.
look it up again.
Okay.
Just to confirm that.
Okay. What happened was, they found these tweets that were spammed between 2009 and 2012 or 2011, something like that.
Yeah,
And these tweets were very, very
suggestive
kind of
about
fucked up.
pedophilia.
Yeah.
Was one of the main things I
Yeah.
got out of it.
Yeah, the main focus was his jokes about pedophilia, like fucking little kids and shit like that.
Yeah, some fucked up stuff.
Yeah. And these tweets are brought up against him, and Disney caught wind of this and basically cut ties with him. Completely fired him from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And he was also, his panel at the San Diego Comic-Con was also canceled as well. So he's since come out with a statement and said that he deeply regrets his words from the past 10 years. They do not reflect who he is as a person now. Stuff like, you know, the general "I'm sorry"
Yeah,
statement.
sorry
you know?
I got caught, blah blah blah.
Now, some things to take into account before we jump into our general thoughts around the subject. This guy used to work for a while with Troma, which is they make low budget horror movies, all right? And these movies,
they're like the horror version of Sharknado.
Exactly. These movies are like, oh, how do I describe
Garbage.
these? Garbage, but they're also like, you know, Rob Zombie
They're
level.
only
Like they
funny
were
when you're drunk.
horrifying, they were gory, they were controversial, they were just freaking crazy. You know what I mean?
Like here's
They
the name
tackled-
of one: Tales from the Cracker or the Crapper.
Exactly. Like there were some
on the pot.
fucked up movies, all right? These are some like, yeah, they were bad movies, but they were just like they knew they were
Scooby-Doo
bad.
and
They knew they were
Scooby-Doo
bad. They weren't
too.
trying to be good. They were trying to be like edgy. They were trying to be horrifying and gory and all that shit. And they did that job very, very well. Also, James Gunn is a huge troll, ginormous troll. He could rival fucking Mark Hamill at this point. But all this stuff stopped. Like once he started working with Marvel and everything, he basically he hasn't said made any of those jokes. He hasn't said anything controversial since then. Since he started working with Marvel, because he knows Marvel has that, you know, huge reputation to them.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
they're
just
also
some-
owned by Disney, which is a company that got its foundation by making movies for children.
Yeah, that too. So he hasn't said anything since. This last tweet, I'm pretty sure it was 2012.
Damn.
So, and that was when he started working with, I'm pretty sure that's when he started working with Marvel or Disney. So
not sure. I don't
that's
follow
just
him
some stuff to
closely.
take into account. Now, I'll say my general thoughts after Phil says his. But Phil, why don't you go ahead and just say what your general thoughts are about this whole situation?
Well, at first, I have zero tolerance when it comes to pedophilia. Like you mentioned that he's a troll that can rival Mark Hamill, but if you look at what Mark Hamill says, none of it is
No.
to the extent of what these tweets were.
Yeah, exactly.
So my initial reaction is, you know what? Good riddance. Like, if he's gonna talk like that, he's gonna be held to a higher standard to
Yeah,
be a
exactly.
film producer working for Disney. Like, you kind of make the bed you sleep in.
Exactly.
But then as I think about it more and like I listen to what you're saying and I read into it more, I feel like this is more of a society issue where it's pretty clearly obvious that James Gunn is no longer the person he was when he put those tweets out.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel as though people are getting too clingy because technology allows us to follow someone's entire life, one tweet by tweet or post by post. And you know, while I'm okay with Disney firing James Gunn, it's unfortunate, yes, but Disney has a reputation to uphold, being maybe the most powerful and persuasive
media
entertainment
conglomerate
company in the world. Like, they have such a far reach, and I would say the vast majority of that is geared towards children and young adults. Like, you got Marvel, ESPN, the Disney movies that are constantly being put out. Like, it's designed for a youth side. Like, I don't really know much of Disney's push for the adults other than the adults that have grown up and remember Disney movies. So I hope, however, that he does not get crucified for this, because everybody has a past like this, or everybody says jokes like this, and no, it's not appropriate, and it's definitely not something, like, I know for myself, some of the things that I say jokingly, I would never want posted online. Like, I say some messed up stuff. Like, I try to refrain from anything to that extent, but still, like, I say jokes that aren't the most appropriate for certain situations. And, you know, that's kind of people overall. People enjoy dark humor. James Gunn got his start with dark humor. So the fact that he was posting and living that life, you know, and also to go on top of that, we've never heard anything legal. Like, he says a lot, yes, but he never did anything that I know of. Now, maybe some freaking Cosby situation will come up and like 83 people will come out of nowhere at the exact same time and say, oh, when I was 7, James Gunn touched me where I pee. It's like, all right, well, you're 48 now, so that math doesn't line up, but okay. Like, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope James Gunn, and I believe he will, get another chance, because if you look at his movie record online, just a quick Google search, he only has 3 things tied to Disney. And that's the rest of them are from series.
The rest of them are from Trauma and whatever else he's done.
Yeah, he's got Slither from 2006.
Oh god.
The Belko Experiment 2016. Dawn of the Dead from 2004. I didn't even know he directed that. That's such a great horror movie.
Right? It really is.
He's got movies on here, and by looking at them all, and there's really not a lot, he definitely can continue to make movies without Disney's help. And he's got some books here too. Like, I'm pretty confident he'll be able to make some movies or do something. Like, this isn't the end of James Gunn. It's
but
just
of course,
the end of
being
Disney
fired, but of course, being fired from Disney will have its it'll like just give him like a stigma now, you know? Because like whenever someone gets fired from Disney, it's a huge
are
thing.
Gonna give them a stigma. Yeah, like, people just reading those tweets are gonna be offended. It's gonna be happening, and I understand it. Like, most of the time when people get offended, I just make really mean jokes behind their back and laugh at them to their face. But this one, if you're upset by what James Gunn said, I completely get it.
Yeah.
I completely
mean,
understand. There was some messed up stuff in there.
Yeah.
I've read, there's like 2 of them where I was like, oh, I wouldn't even say that
yeah,
out loud.
he's made some really intense jokes and stuff, and like you said, like I don't think that he is even close to the person he was when he made those tweets. I mean, I'm gonna use, if anyone knows the YouTuber Philip DeFranco, right? He made some really edgy and racist and stupid jokes way back when he first started YouTube, trying to be edgy, trying to be cool, you know? But he looked like where he is now, and when he looks back at those videos, it is the cringiest thing, and even he has realized this. He's like, I am not the douchebag I was back then. Hell no. I don't
Yeah,
even
and I
like,
think that's
and like
something else.
he leaves that stuff up there because like it's part of his life, you know? He's not trying to hide it. He knows it's there. He knows he was a dumbass at
Yeah,
one
and
point in
that
time.
deserves some respect. Like
Exactly.
that
Like he
takes
didn't.
courage to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like that just goes back to society right now. Like for some reason, people love to dig up shit that happened years ago. Like some of it I get.
Yeah.
Like, what happened with Bill Cosby was true. Absolutely, he deserves to be in prison.
Absolutely.
But this words.
Yeah,
they're words,
there were
people.
no legal ramifications that ever happened with Gunn. He didn't actually do anything. These are all just off-color, very bad jokes.
Yeah, this
That
is a fine
definitely
example of if you don't like what you're reading, don't read it.
Exactly.
Oh, he's forcing you to look at it.
Yeah.
He's still a brilliant director.
Oh, he
Guardians
is.
of the Galaxy 1 and 2 are hands down my favorite Marvel movies
Oh, yeah.
in the Avengers cinematic
Absolutely.
universe.
They're some of mine too.
Like they are amazing. They're funny
really are.
and they're grungy. They're like there's some cringy parts in there, but it's still a really good movie. Like I love the whole thing overall. And it's upsetting now that there's gonna be another director taking the reins of it.
It's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna work because
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
afraid
James
it's not gonna
Gunn.
be-
James Gunn made Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, and oh my God, he wrote the scripts for both of the movies and even the lines for the Guardians in Infinity War as well, and they were just so good. The movies are perfect.
I know, and they were the perfect group, and now it's gone.
I know.
And it's unfortunate because I don't really like the direction of where this is going. Like you just lost. Like, you didn't lose them. You threw them out.
Yeah.
One of your best directors.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to put a huge hit on the franchise, and it'll be interesting to see how Guardians of the Galaxy continues after this.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be the end. I'm really disappointed. Fuck, I died.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in how this was handled. I mean, they fired Gunn even before he could make a statement. Even before he said he could say anything, he was gone. And while I understand with how the world is right now and how scandals tend to blow up very, very fast, I understand Disney wanting to like distance themselves from him, just in case any of this, like anything actually happened. I totally understand that because they could get some real fire for being in a relationship with, you know, a child molester. You know, I mean, look at what happened with Subway and Jared.
Well, that's just a little different because Jared actually was a child.
No, exactly. But they don't actually know if he actually did anything. You know, they don't actually know. They just saw these tweets, and usually when people see like words, they kind of, you know, associate action with those words.
Yeah.
They associate action with those words.
Words suggest action. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I totally understand. I totally understand where Disney was coming from. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I really wish they would have let Gunn actually make a statement and defend his words from, especially because they were from like 10 years ago. You know, it's not like he said anything last week. That's a big thing. Like,
yeah, I'm upset about it, but I respect Disney's decision to just quickly move on because, like I said earlier, Disney is a company that is centered around children.
Yeah, of course. No, like I said, I understand their move here. I totally understand. I respect it. Like, they're a business. They have to do this type of shit, even though if they don't want to. Like, odds are, I don't think any of them actually wanted to fire him right off the bat, but they kind of had no choice. They're backed up against the wall.
Yeah, like
Because by today, if they didn't fire him,
gonna respond.
exactly. By today, if they didn't fire him, he would have come under so much fire for, like, saying, "Hey, he said this shit. Why didn't you fire him?" Basically, the same with what Roseanne. Remember the racist?
Yeah.
Remember the whole racist tweet scandal with Roseanne?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, she was actually talking about a real person making racist and derogatory tweets about a person. That's okay. That's totally different than what happened here. He wasn't talking about anyone in specific. He was just making general bad offset jokes.
Yeah. Like,
you know?
They were bad jokes.
Well, what Roseanne did was making derogatory racist statements towards an actual person, and for that she got fired, and rightly so.
Yeah.
You know, it's
well,
people are gonna compare Roseanne with this a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Even though it really isn't.
No,
I mean,
but
it's
just
similar,
another
but
tweet scandal. It's a tweet scandal, and people tend to
we're gonna be getting so many tweet scandals.
Oh my God, we are.
Twitter first came out, everybody was using it, blowing shit up.
And they still
now people are going back and looking at it like,
right.
Oh.
And that's the thing. I really don't think people should be crucified for the words they made nearly 10 years ago. Personally, I don't think they should, because that doesn't reflect who they are now. If they're still making those statements, if they're still saying, I want to fuck little kids, fuck that person.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. It's
no, not at all.
Cool.
That's fucked up. That's extremely fucked up. That has no place in our society.
Yeah, however, you know what? On the flip side, like, I feel like James Gunn should have made a statement right after he realized that there was something wrong. Like,
he made like an apology statement. He made like an apology statement, but that's it.
I'm not talking this week. I'm talking 10 years ago.
No. I mean, like, he made a statement last night. He made multiple statements last night on Twitter and stuff where he apologized for his words.
I call those the "I'm sorry you caught me." Because you only ever hear them when you get caught.
And then he even brought up the fact that these are 10-year-old words as well. He's like, "I'm sorry that my words that are almost a decade old at this time have offended everyone and have sullied my reputation."
I feel like if he had said that 8 years ago, right after he realized what he was posting was bad.
I mean, he made these statements. They made these statements when the world wasn't offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine, but still, like,
I think this whole thing could have been handled a lot better. I actually have more concern with the person who than the person who made these tweets. I'm just like, okay, dude.
It's some
I mean, this is Twitter, okay?
First off, you know how many? With that idea?
Do you know how much people tweet every single day? I mean, you would have to spend days, if not weeks, to find specific tweets from 10 years ago. I mean, that's insane.
I just want to know who wakes up and's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna scroll through Twitter about 10 years worth on one specific person.
It's ridiculous. I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
I'm bored.
Right?
I'm bored.
I'm like, okay, dude, you need to do something with your life.
I've got my handy keyboard. I've got my Hello Kitty pillow.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna sit back here.
It was just ridiculous. I was just like, overall, I understand Disney's moves here. I'm disappointed in
I'm upset that it
just
happened,
how this whole happened.
Understand.
Yeah.
I support
and I hope that James Gunn is still able to do shit in the future, and that his whole reputation is not going to be ruined because of the scandal.
If he had actually messed up a kid, then I'd be like...
Yeah. Guys, we want to hear your thoughts about what you think about the James Gunn situation right now. Whether you agree with what happened, whether you're going to crucify him. Honestly, we're not going to judge you if you crucify him, because we totally understand. But we want to know your thoughts. So please, put those down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please slam that like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more of us covering, see more stuff like this, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified when we go live. Phil, thank you so much for coming on today.
And thank you for having me.
Guys, stay excellent, and we'll see you in the next dive-in.